What's the matter? Hey? What's the matter? This video is about squawking cockatiels. No, it's not. Now in this video I'm going to talk about the plants in my aviary. I get a lot of questions about the plantings in here, so I thought I'd just go over what's in here and what could be in here and what was in here. So I'll start off with the palms. Most of you will be aware that I am a bit of a palm fanatic. This palm is a Pheasantasiam nobilis. It is one of the coolest palms on this planet, and it is a fan palm obviously, and it's from Madagascar, and it's very slow growing in our climate here in Auckland, but it's starting to get some size, this one. It's going to be a problem when it gets to the roof. I will not be cutting out this palm. I'll have to modify the aviary. I've got a Commodore here. I've planted quite a few Commodorias in here over the years. This is the only one that's currently alive. All the rest have been mauled by little birdies. So this is a Commodore plumosa. Commodore plumosa can withstand sun, unlike most Commodores, so it can take full sun. That's why it's in here, but it is getting a little bit too tall. This one here is already too tall. So yeah, this is a Caryota Aucklandra, and it is not long for this world. Caryotas are my favourite genus of palms. Gents wins. She likes playing the statue game. This is an Italia dubia, which gets rather mauled by birds as well. But now that Woody's gone, these newer leaves will hopefully start making their way to full length without being mauled before they while they're at ground level. So that's from South America, that palm, which will get far too big for in here as well. That palm may have Bismarckia, and this one may have already been here. Yeah, Bismarckia certainly was, and I think this one must have been as well. This palm here, which is starting to really come into beauty, look at that. It's Dipsis ambostre, also from Madagascar. I've tried a few Dipsis in here. I've had Baronii in here, which are fairly common, and a couple of others, and they've all been massacred by little birdies. So this is a Kermadec Nikau, or Rapalostylus boweri. This palm was also already here and is getting too close to the top. Oh sweetie, you're getting a bit damp up there. This palm, when it gets too big, will not be cut out either. This palm was planted to commemorate my wife becoming a Kiwi, a New Zealand citizen. So I'll have to modify the aviary for that one as well. It's gonna be tricky. And this one here, which was always getting eaten by Woody, looks a bit sad, is a Wallachia densiflora. Almost didn't remember what it was then. So that's the palms, and that's what most of the things in here are. I've had lots of other things in here over the years, but hang on. First, this is not a palm. This is a Cordyline obtecta. Cordylines are the largest in the lily family. So they have seeds that birds like, cordylines, so they're quite good for an aviaries, and it's hard for them to attack and even land on the leaves because they're so floppy. So so they seem to do quite well in aviaries. And this tree here was already in here also, but it got pruned and chopped around to make it fit for the birds, and it's never really looked any good since, but birds like perching on it and what have you. So it is a macadamia, it has macadamia nuts on it. It's just starting to get macadamia nuts on it when we built the aviary, and now it's just a sorry plant. Now I've had lots of other things in here. I've had other cordyline which were too small and got destroyed, planted over there, other camedorias. I've had bananas, had a banana here somewhere which some of you probably remember. I used to have a Dipsis lutescens there too, now I think about it. Been quite a few plants planted in this area that have been mauled. A few native ones that were too small. If you're going to plant plants in your aviary, get as big a plant as you can get, because it's the only chance they've really got to survive. Or plant things that can't get eaten, like that Bismarckia. If you're in New Zealand and you want to plant native things, I personally would plant pseudopanics. I've had a few of them in here, but never ones that were big enough to survive. The teals love chopping pseudopanics leaves off. There's a small one in there. So yeah, plants from the pseudopanics genus. Also pittosporums, coprosmas, Myrcene australis. They love the seeds off that, and they grow real easy. And they just grow like weeds, so you can, doesn't matter if they get destroyed really. Cabbage trees, cordyline australis. The birds love the seeds. Plants do well, grow easy in New Zealand, of course. Flaxes, if you've got the space. Once again, hard for the birds to destroy. Yeah, and there's probably quite a few others, but that's the ones I would go for, because most of them are easily trimmable to the right height, and the birds like the seeds and chewing the leaves off. Okay, so I think that's about it for that. Let the birds enjoy their twister grass, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget about Patreon. All those of you who have forgotten that you promised something for Patreon, I'll put a link here somewhere. For those of you already on board with Patreon, thank you very much. The few of you that there are. It's going to take a long time to get a 360-degree camera at this rate. But anyway, I'll see you guys all shortly. Hey! Wait! Settle down, you two. These two are fighting for top dog at the moment. They're both male turquoisines, and they both want to be in charge. Mostly their fighting is pretty timid. Hey! Yeah, now the babies are attacking. I'm getting wound up. You got caught in the crossfire there, didn't you, Fry? Relax. I'll go get some more grass. Stop you guys fighting. Hey! You're just going around taking everybody. See, you can all eat peacefully together. I have to rename this video Turk Wars. Wait.